Hello everyone, my dear friends. Welcome to my Golden Screen Evolution YouTube channel. In this, Who's the Boss? Then in Now video, we take a nostalgic journey to the beloved sitcom that entertained viewers from 1984 to 1992. We'll take a closer look at the actors' ages and appearances in 2023. Whether you're a longtime fan or discovering the Bower-Micelli family for the first time, join us as we revisit the past and celebrate the timeless legacy of Who's the Boss? Jonathan Bower, portrayed by Danny Pintauro, is the character of Angela Bower's son in the television series, Who's the Boss? The character goes through various stages of childhood and adolescence throughout the show. Jonathan's role primarily involves being a part of the Bower family and interacting with the other characters. As a child and later a teenager, Jonathan is depicted navigating typical coming-of-age experiences dealing with school, friendships, and family relationships. The character's interactions with Tony Micelli, the live-in housekeeper played by Tony Danza, and other members of the cast contribute to the humor and heartwarming moments of the show. While Jonathan Bower is not the central focus of Who's the Boss, compared to the adult characters, his character adds to the family dynamics and the overall charm of the series. Born in New Jersey in 1975, Danny Pintauro is 47 years old in 2023. Alyssa Milano played the character Samantha Micelli in the television series Who's the Boss? Samantha, or Sam, is the daughter of Tony Micelli, portrayed by Tony Danza. She is a key member of the Bower family, serving as the daughter of Angela Bower, played by Judith Light. Throughout the series, Alyssa Milano's character, Samantha, evolves from a young girl into a teenager, and her character navigates the challenges and experiences of growing up. The show explores her relationships with her family, especially with her mother Angela and housekeeper Tony. Alyssa Milano's performance on Who's the Boss? Contributed to the show's success, and her character became one of the beloved elements of the series. After her time on Who's the Boss? Milano went on to have a successful acting career with roles in various television shows and films. Born in New York in 1972, Alyssa Milano is 50 years old in 2023. Judith Light played the character Angela Bower in the television series Who's the Boss? Angela Bower is a successful advertising executive and the single mother of a son named Jonathan. The premise of the show revolves around Angela hiring Tony Micelli, played by Tony Danza, as her live-in housekeeper to help manage her household. Throughout the series, Judith Light's character Angela is depicted as a strong, independent, and career-focused woman. The show explores the evolving dynamics between Angela and Tony, as well as their children, as they navigate the challenges and joys of family life. Angela's character is central to the comedic and heartwarming moments in Who's the Boss? Judith Light's portrayal contributed significantly to the success of the show, and her chemistry with Tony Danza was a key factor in the series' popularity. Born in New Jersey in 1949, Judith Light is 74 years old in 2023. Tony Danza played the character Tony Micelli in the television series Who's the Boss? Tony Micelli is a former professional baseball player who becomes the live-in housekeeper and caretaker for Angela Bower, played by Judith Light. The premise of Who's the Boss? Revolves around the reversal of traditional gender roles, with Tony handling domestic responsibilities while Angela is a successful advertising executive. The show explores the dynamics of their unique living arrangement and the evolving relationship between Tony, Angela, and their children. Tony Danza's portrayal of Tony Micelli earned him widespread recognition and contributed to the show's success. Who's the Boss was known for its humor, heartwarming moments, and the chemistry between the main characters. Born in Brooklyn in 1951, Tony Danza is 72 years old in 2023. Katherine Helmond played the character Mona Robinson in the television series Who's the Boss? Mona is Angela Bower's mother and Samantha Micelli's grandmother in the show. She is depicted as a sassy and free-spirited character who adds a comedic element to the series. Mona Robinson, portrayed by Katherine Helmond, is known for her vibrant personality and her romantic escapades. She is supportive of her daughter Angela and the entire Bower-Micelli family. The character's dating life and interactions with the other characters contribute to the humor and lightheartedness of Who's the Boss? Katherine Helmond's portrayal of Mona was well received, and her character became a fan favorite. Helmond's comedic timing and chemistry with the rest of the cast added to the overall success and charm of the series. Born in Texas in 1929, Katherine Helmond sadly passed away in 2019. Robin Thomas played Jeffrey Wells, a recurring character in the television series Who's the Boss? Jeffrey Wells is introduced as a love interest for Angela Bower, played by Judith Light. Jeffrey Wells is a successful and sophisticated advertising executive who becomes romantically involved with Angela, adding a romantic subplot to the show. His character appears in several episodes during the later seasons of Who's the Boss? As Angela explores her relationships after the initial premise of the show. Robin Thomas's portrayal of Jeffrey Wells contributed to the ongoing character development and storyline arcs in the series. The introduction of new characters like Jeffrey Wells added freshness and variety to the show's narrative. Born in Massachusetts in 1949, Robin Thomas is 74 years old in 2023. James Coco made a guest appearance on Who's the Boss? In Season 3, Episode 10, titled Thanksgiving at Mrs. Rossini's. In this episode, James Coco played the character Joseph Rossini, the father of Mona Robinson. In the storyline, the characters gather for Thanksgiving at Mrs. Rossini's house. Tony Micelli becomes suspicious when he finds out that Mrs. Rossini's estranged husband, Joseph, has returned to town. The episode explores family dynamics and Thanksgiving celebrations, with the typical humor and heartwarming moments characteristic of the show. James Coco was born in New York City in 1930. Unfortunately, he passed away in 1987. Matthew Perry made a guest appearance in the television series, Who's the Boss? In Season 8, Episode 15, titled, You Can Go Home Again. The episode originally aired on February 1, 1992. In this episode, Matthew Perry plays the character Todd. Todd is a former classmate and crush of Samantha Micelli, played by Alyssa Milano. His return to town sparks some nostalgic feelings and prompts Samantha to reflect on her past. The storyline explores themes of revisiting the past and the impact of childhood crushes. Matthew Perry's appearance in Who's the Boss? Occurred before his breakthrough role as Chandler Bing on the long-running sitcom Friends, which premiered later in 1994. Matthew Perry, who was born in Massachusetts in 1969, unfortunately passed away in 2023.